What's going on, guys? I'm Nick Conti, and in this video, I'm going to go over how I got my first payout with Apex. And honestly, it really wasn't as hard as people make it out to be, but I'm going to go over that right now. My first part of my strategy was I was only shooting for like 10, 15, 20 points per day. That was all I needed on NQ. I only trade NQ. My stop was 5 to 10 points below my entry. That was it. I was only really risking like 150 to 200 bucks to make 150 to 400 bucks. So like minimum 1-to-1. You really don't need that much. Everyone's shooting for like $600 days, $800 days, because you're always seeing people posting their P&L of making thousands of dollars, even though we all know it's paper money. The money's not real until it hits the bank. So why not make it easier for yourself and just getting small base hits every day, have it compound until it hits your profit target, and then just keep coasting by from there. You just keep trading. And that moves on to my second point. I didn't care about the minimum number of days. Everyone's like, oh, 10 days, 10 minimum days, that makes it so hard. How am I supposed to get paid out when they make it so hard? Grow the fuck up. It's so not that hard. Like if you're a real trader, if you're a consistent trader, what's 10 minimum days? You're going to be trading anyway. So why you got to worry about the 10 minimum days? I look at it as I want to make these accounts last for like 3 months plus so I could take out like a huge chunk later on, you know? And then I could stack on 20 PAs, have all those going. And then 3 months from after I have those PAs stacked and I'm well beyond the minimum profit target and I stay consistent and true to my strategy, I could take out like who knows how much, like 30K per account. 30K times 20, what is that? 600 grand? Like, dude, that's insane. I mean, I don't know if Apex would fulfill that order if I were to do that, or if I'd even have 30K to take out to begin with for each account. But like, dude, the possibilities are endless. Well, not endless, but you know what I mean. Just staying consistent to your strategy is the most important thing. Like making sure you have good risk management, you follow your rules, you have strict criteria on what makes you enter a trade, and knowing when to get out of a trade if things start to go south, managing your risk throughout the trade, like moving up your stops when you're deeper in profit. And that's it. It's pretty easy. I understand why it seems like it's hard, because I'm not perfect. Like there's days where I don't manage my risk properly. I have a hard time. I go on tilt. I'm human. Like I have one payout. Like I'm not like a professional by any means, but I'm getting there, and I'm working on having the professional mentality. And that's how you guys got to look at it. Like if you're able to get over the hurdles of these rules with Apex, then you're going to set yourself up for that much more success when you're able to build up enough capital to trade on your own accounts, you know? Following your strategy, following your criteria, managing your emotions, managing your risk, and you will achieve success. And you will be paid out. Multiple payouts consistently over a long period of time. So that was point number 2. Point number 3, I think I went over this, but I'll brush on it quickly again. I was only shooting for like 150 bucks to $400 in a day. That was fine by me. The 400 days were actually pretty rare for me, because usually I would lose my first trade and then like I'll make money on like the next trade or two. And usually I'll have like a winning trade offset all the losses for my losing trades for that day. And that's it. Shoot for 150 to 400 bucks a day. You're good. Even 100 bucks a day. And it can be less than that with this third point right here, or fourth point, which is, for me, if I had a huge drawdown of like $500, $600, $700 and I was able to come back and be up like 30 bucks on the day, I stopped there. I was like, oh, I'm only up 30 bucks. I got to go back to 150. No, no. Because I know if I was in that little bit of profit and then gave some of it back, then I know I'm cooked. Like my psychology, everything, just tilt city, tilted towers, it's over. Like GG's, accounts blown. So yeah, important rule, sum it up real quick. If you were in deep drawdown of more than $200 and you come back and you're in a small amount of profit, walk away, you're done for the day, because it is not worth it to chase more profits by giving some of that back and going back into the red, because that's how your accounts end up dead. So now, on to the next. For point number 5, I was self-aware, or I tried to be sure that I was self-aware of how I was feeling when I was getting into certain trades, because I still had days where I went on tilt, but I was able to pull myself out of it and walk away from down $700 to up 30 or up 80 or whatever. Knowing where you're at in your emotional state and knowing that you've been triggered multiple times before entering into your next trade, and knowing you're not in the best headspace, that is crucial for your trades going forward, because you do not want to be freaking out, like staring at the computer like this, not knowing like what's happening in the market, like you're uptight, like you're freaking out, like you don't even know what's happening, like the market's just going like this, and you're just like, you're going crazy, right? Like you don't even know what's going on. You don't even know where you're at. Like the world around you doesn't even exist. That's I'm laughing because I'm in this situation like every other day sometimes. But knowing that you're in that position psychologically, that's where you just got to take a breather. And here's an important point. Take a breather after every trade, after you're losing trades and after you're winning trades, because that'll keep you with a clear head. You'll be able to look at the charts more analytically as opposed to being attached to your trade bias or market bias or whatever happened to you before. And then you could go in with a clear head for the next trade if you decide to take another one, if you see your setup. Point number 6, I did not DCA at all. Don't even bother. If it's a part of your strategy, just get it out, because I don't even care. It's only one contract that they allow, but like, or they do allow one contract, but like, dude, it's not even worth it. Just do not dollar cost average at all. Do you really want to run that risk of getting your payout denied because you dollar cost average on a trade? Forget about it. Just take the L like a champ, and then re-enter when you see a better entry if you're confident that it's going to go back in your favor based off your setup. Do not dollar cost average. That's it. I was able to do that, and I was able to walk away with I think I had like a 13-day win streak, and I was able to take a payout from one account was 14 days or 15 days, and 14 days, and then 10 days. And that's how I was able to pull out $4K from my accounts. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys like this video. I hope this helped you guys. I hope you'll internalize the advice I gave you and use it for your trading. Hope this helped in any way, shape, or form. If you have any questions, leave comments down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer. But I got more videos coming out related to trading very soon, so stay tuned. Appreciate you guys.